Hello, ladies and gentlemen, guys and gals, Gajuma and humans. Welcome to Tales of Rebirth. We're going to continue our ascent up this tower. And there's a lot of important scenes in this episode. So I'll be leaving quite a bit of them in. So there'll be some story stuff going on. And a few battles, of course. Man, Eugene has a pretty nasty looking spear there. But yeah, like I said, this is going to be a lot of Annie's tests. And we've already seen this scene, so I'm going to go ahead and cut it. If you remember, that was the scene at the beginning, the very beginning of the game when we first met Annie. She was throwing knives at Eugene. Don't know how many times that poor guy's been stabbed. I'm not really sure about this as a puzzle, but basically you just have to be quick and put out all the fire with Annie's water or rain force, I guess it is. But you notice they like feed each other, and for some reason those lower ones start up again too. So just have to be quick, I guess. I'm not being very efficient at it here. But yeah, there's quite a few important conversations in this episode. And, you know, we're going to find out about what happened with Annie and her father and Eugene in the past. Alright, we are at the top. It's kind of strange that this is the wind guardian spirit, and Annie, you know, seems to use, you know, water more than anything else, but whatever. Wentiga, huh? Sounds like Tigger with wind connected. Wind Tigger. So he's saying that every vision that he's shown her has been the truth so far. She said that she feels like she finally understands what it means for a life to have no color. It's like, will you give the same answer when you find out the truth about your father? What do you mean? I'll show you. This is the last test. He's going to show us the truth of that incident at the castle. What did you want to talk to me about? That's Dr. Bars, of course. So, you know, the king was pretty sick. If you remember the very beginning of this game, you know, he was really sick and in bed and dying. And Dr. Bars was there to, you know, sort of help him. But Eugene is saying something is strange about it, like he was getting weaker and weaker.
私が嘘の診断をしたというのか
So the doctor's like, what, you think that I did something to him?
お前を信じたい。だからこそ
Eugene wants to
お前
believe
に
him.
直接尋ねているんだ。
So that's why I wanted to ask you directly, you
私
know,
は私はラドラス陛下をお救いしたかった
I wanted to save the king,
できなかった
but I couldn't do it. Because the king
陛下は邪魔だったんだ
the king got in my way.
バース
死ね
Die!
お前の想像通りさ 私
It's
が
as you
陛
thought.
下に毒を持ったんだよ
I've been slowly poisoning the king.
バースやはりお前が
I knew it. It was you.
やはりではなくまさかだろう
I
親
knew
友
it.
じゃないのか私たちは
Not that I knew it, but that you can't believe it, right?
チェッ外したか
I missed the vital spot.
鋭い洞察力と非常なまでの冷静さそれにこの戦闘能力ふっ尺だね尺だが陛下がお前を
Eugene's
重宝したわけだ
He's upset that he couldn't quite kill him with one stab there.
殺すには惜しい男だだが生かしておくには危険すぎる
I can't let you live. It'd be too dangerous. Die!
よせバースやめろ
Stop it. And of course, Eugene, switched, kind of reversed the knife there, probably,
私
so that
私が一体
in a way he stabbed himself. What am I doing?
なぜだどうしてこんなことに
Bars, why? Why are you doing this?
そうか
That's
私が
right.
ラドラス陛下
I was supposed to be helping the king. What's going on?
何かの間違いだ
Something's
違うん
wrong.
だ
Something's wrong with this situation.
私はもうダメだ
Oh, this is the end of me.
だからあとは頼んだぞ
I'm leaving it to
ア
you,
ガーテン様を
Princess Agate
兄を
and Annie.
ダメだ死ぬな頑張れ
No,
目を開
don't
けるな
die.
バースバース
Open your eyes. Don't die.
友人すまない
I'm sorry, Eugene.
バース死ぬなバース
And of course, we all know the rest of the scene.
誰か来てくれ
Somebody come help.
いや
So, yeah, obviously Bars was being controlled by somebody.
これが事実
This is the truth.
これを見ても君は父を信じること
Even
が
when
で
you
き
see
るの
this,
か
do you trust your father?
命に色はないと言えるのか
Life has no color. Can you still say that? As he did?
私の答えは変わりません
My answer doesn't change.
命に色はないと言ったのはお父さんです
It was my father, that said, life has no color.
でも
And that's the way he
その言
lived.
葉の意味に気づかせてくれたのは友人でした
But Eugene was the one that showed me, the meaning behind those words and what the truth is.
お父さんの事件以来私の心は憎しみでいっぱいでした
Ever since the incident, with their father, she's just been full of hatred.
あの人を憎みガジュマを憎むあまりに
She hated
私は
that
無関係
person,
の人を
which
傷
is
つけたり
Eugene,
苦しめたりしてきました
and all Gajima, and she just wanted, them to suffer as she suffered.
でも友人は何度も何度も手を差し伸べてくれたんです
But no matter what, Eugene always helped. Every time, over and over again, helped her and supported her, offered his life even.
お父さんの命を奪ったのは彼かもしれないその
And
ことはとて
maybe
も
that
辛い
he
です
took you know, her father's life, but the circumstances seem really suspicious.
私が彼のガジュマの体の奥に見た彼の心、彼の命は私と同じだった。
But I've seen, you know, within his heart, inside, you know, the Gajuma's body and his heart, and that it's the same life as mine.
やっと思えるようになったんです。
You know, I can see the truth for myself.
私の見つけた真実だから。
You know, the truth that I've been searching for is this, you know, purpose, this meaning of color has no meaning,
私はそう信じます。
or life has, you know, no color to it.
私に力を貸してください。ヒューマとガジュマが共に歩む世界を取り戻すために。
She wants to get back the world where humans and Gajuma live together peacefully, so please give me your strength.
よかろう、兄。君に私の力を与え、フォルス。
Alrighty, so we got his power without a fight, surprisingly.
これが聖獣の力。
兄、その力とともに人の心に君の真実を風と吹かせることを願う。ただし君の心に少しでも迷いが生じれば、その力は君の体をみじんに切り裂くだろう。そのことを忘れないでほしい。
はい。
You know, if she loses her way,
やったね。
the strength of wind will push her, you know, back in the right direction. Good job, Annie.
大変だ。
Oh, and we have some kind of communication going on here. It's not Mao.
僕は聖獣シャオルーン。
The guardian spirit Shaorun.
シャオルーン
Remember, the guardian spirits can talk through Mao.
今すぐベルサスに向かうんだ。ベグ、急がないと君は大切なものを失うことになる。
So we gotta hurry to Belsas, saying, Vega, if you don't hurry, something very important to you is going to be gone.
大切なもの俺の
Something important? Important to me?
俺の大切なものって
The most important thing to me is...
今のはどういうことなんですか？
What do you mean?
シャオルーンが直接出てきた以上、私が関われるのはここまでだ。
Since Shaorun, you know, directly came out,
君の幸運を祈る。
you know, he's gonna pray for Annie and be with Annie.
ベルサスに急行するぞ。出発だ。
But since Shaorun came out, it must be something really important. So we need to head to Belsas as soon as possible. Or else Vague is going to lose something valuable, precious to him, and of course we can guess what that is. You know, the real Claire. But he assumes Claire is with him. So I cut down the tower so you didn't have to see me walk. But there is an important scene here at the exit of the tower. Now Annie knows the truth.
ありがとう。ごめんなさい。ごめんなさい。あなたはお父さんをかばって
You actually protected my father.
悪いのはお父さんだったのに。
It was my father that was at fault.
私。
兄。
ごめんなさい。
そうか。兄、すべて教えられたんだな。
I guess you've seen everything now. From the guardian spirit, he showed you everything, huh?
兄、俺と一緒にあの事件の真実を探そう。
Together, let's find the truth of that incident, what really happened.
目に見えるものだけが真実ではないのだろう。
things that you just see with your hands are not all, or see with your eyes are not always the truth.
俺たちが知っているバースはあんなことをする男じゃない。
Dr. Bars, the one we know is not the kind of man that would do such a thing.
すべての命を等しく愛し、守ろうとしてい
He
る。
loved every life. He would always
それが俺
protect.
たちの知っているバースの真実だ。
And, it wasn't the Bars that we, truly know. So let's, try to find the truth.
真実
The truth of Father's, what happened to Father.
バースが洗脳陛下の暗殺を企てた理由は俺にもわからない。だが、
He doesn't know the reason
そこに
why,
鍵があるはずだ。
Bars would even try to kill the king. But that must be the clue, the key.
バースの無念を晴らすためにも真実を見つけるんだ。それが俺にできる償いだ。
So that's, what Eugene's been trying to do to atone for his sins, is trying to find the truth of that incident. So Annie gets some titles here. And Annie, what's cool is Annie finally gets a really powerful Hi-Ogi combination with Eugene. So hopefully I'll have a chance to show it off. Gotta have Annie and Eugene in the party for it to
ベ
trigger.
ルサス行きの定期便の運行は再開しているんだな。
So after that scene, we'll be jumped straight to town.
町の争いもひとまず収まったし、ようやく軍
And
か
we
ら
gotta
許
get
可
on
が
a
下りた。
boat. And we're gonna head to Belsas, which is where Shalrun told
そ
us
の
to
方が早
go.
い。
Through Mao. Once again, remember Mao is connected to the guardian spirits, and he can communicate through them. And Shalrun, I guess, is the one that doesn't usually talk, but apparently the situation is dire, and we missed her
こ
again.
の船に乗るんだ。早くしろ。
Hurry, get on the ship. There's our Claire, or Queen Agate. So yeah, sorry for all the long scenes in this episode, guys. I mean, but it's really important to the story, and I wanted to make sure that you saw the important story points as we do this playthrough. And yeah, I was trying to translate there on the fly, and I can't always do it perfectly, so sorry for some of the misquotes, and a few words probably could have been translated better, but I did my best, so I hope you can understand the story thus far. So this is a pretty small port here.
すぐそこだよ。急ごう。
Let's go. Alright, Mal. We're heading there. So the port city was just that one screen. So the town's kind of over there behind the trees. You'll notice there's Surus right there where this whole game started. So we're actually not very far from where we started. We've almost come full circle all the way around the continents. And there's a red panda secret discovery point. If you ever wanted to see a red panda. Maybe if we go over there, he'd give us some salt. And that's probably a joke that only Japanese people would get. We have this kind of salt company, or I don't know if it's a company, but the symbol on the salt shaker is this red panda. Looks just like that picture. Alright, here we are in Belsas. And there's some really important events, very important things going to happen here. I probably won't be able to put it all in this episode, but in the next episode, it'll probably be one of the most important scenes in the game is coming up.
この街妙な雰囲気じゃないか。
Seems kind of strange, the
ガ
atmosphere
ジマの
here.
姿が見当たらないようだが、その
Don't
せい
see very many Gajima around.
ちょっとご ごめんなさい。あ
Oh,
なたたち
excuse me.
サニータウンで会った。
Aren't you the guys we met? Aren't you the ones I met in Sunnytown? So we're gonna have a long scene here with Susie. You know, if you remember Susie, talking about her. We rescued her in Sunnytown. And the scene cuts. This is Susie's house. And Susie's father.
それにしても数字どこへ行ったというのだ。
Where did Susie go? So he wants to give this Gajuma to Susie as a slave, as kind of a maid.
何をしておった。あれほど一人で出歩くなと言ったのに忘れたか。お前は一度。
You know, she was kidnapped, so he's, worried about her, being kidnapped again. She said, it's probably that incident's not going to happen again. But she recognizes, you look just like her. Father, this can't be, this is the queen. I'm not the queen, I'm...
そんなことは分かっている。本物の女王が一人であんなところにいるわけがない。
It's like there's no way the queen would be walking around by herself in that spot, so you must not be the queen, of course. But she looks just like her.
スージー、このガジュマをお前付きのメイドにしてやろう。
So Susie, I'm gonna give you this Gajuma as your maid. You can use her in your room, do whatever you want to with her. No. I don't need such a thing as,
まあそういうな。王の盾に囚われた時に味わったうざをこの娘で存分に晴らしてはどうだ。
You can take out revenge on this girl because you were kidnapped and went through that terrible ordeal. The father is, of course, a Gajuma hater. So this town is kind of like Rosilda. Like there's mostly humans one part, and then the Gajuma are kind of, forced to live in the slums area.
どうもこの町の連中はガジュマとヒューマが一緒なのが気に入らないみたいね。
So yeah, the Gajuma and the humans don't live together. Kind of segregated. And teacher's saying, what a lousy town. It's just like, it's just like Rosilda. So the only person they can really talk to for information is Susie. Susie lives in the mansion here. Let me save real quick. So yeah, I want to emphasize, the next episode is going to be a really important event. It's pretty much the defining moment of this game. There's going to be a huge scene, probably the most famous scene in the whole game. And I'll probably go ahead and do it in the next episode. And for now, just to be sure, I'm going to save, and we'll do a little bit more of story dialogue here. But yeah, you notice we're getting close. Claire is here, Agarte is here, both bodies are here. So next step, to go talk to Susie.
お嬢様からお話は伺っております。どうぞこちらへ。
Please come in. I heard from Susie that, you were coming to visit.
ねえ、あなた、本当に女王様じゃないの？
Are you not really the
違う
queen?
わ。私は女王なんかじゃない。
No.
私は
I'm not the queen. It's like she always stops before she says her name.
あなたが誰であっても、あなたの姿を見てると、さらわれた時のことを思い出すの。
It's like whenever I see you, I think about, the time I was kidnapped.
前に女王様のせいでさらわれたことがあるの。
Because of the queen, and that incident, we were all kidnapped and went through that terrible ordeal.
あなたをそばには置いておけない。
You're not to blame.
置いておきたく
Because
ない
you're
の。
not the queen. So she's gonna let her,
ところにガジュマたちが
get
集ま
her
って
out
住ん
of
でる。
here. She said the Gajuma have an area that they live across the bridge. So she's going to pretend to send her on an errand.
お客様がお見えですが。
Oh, you have some guests, Susie. I'm coming.
門番にはうまくいっておくから。いいわね。
So she's telling Claire there to, she's pretending to send her on a
私は
kind of,
どうしたらいいの？
go into the town to pick up vegetables or
お
something.
いお前、さっさと立ち去れ。
And really, she's giving her a chance to escape and told her to cross the bridge over to where the Gajima area is. There's a section of town where the Gajima are kind of segregated.
ガジュマの人たちが住んでる場所があるって言ってたけど。
I'll try to show all the cutscenes with the Garte too. Can't deny she has a really impressive outfit. Looks almost like a wedding dress. So yeah, we get a short time to be as Agarte, who is our wonderful Claire. So yeah, guys, I'm going to go ahead and end this episode here, and I want to thank you all for watching. But definitely watch the next episode, because the next episode is going to be incredibly key. We're going to have some of the biggest moments in the game coming up. And I really hope that you'll stay tuned and you'll check that one out. So if you don't watch any of the rest of this series, I recommend the next episode 100%. So I'll see you in the next one. じゃあ皆さん、またね